Millions of people around the world have fallen in love with this little dog. Its smile became famous across the internet. Its funny expressions turned into memes, and its personality made it unforgettable. This is the Shiba Inu. At first glance, a Shiba Inu looks almost too perfect to be real. With its fox-like face, fluffy fur, curled tail, and confident little walk, it easily captures attention wherever it goes. But behind that adorable appearance is a dog filled with intelligence, independence, emotion, and attitude. The Shiba Inu is one of the oldest native dog breeds from Japan. Hundreds of years ago, these dogs were raised to help hunters travel through forests and mountains. Even though they were small, Shibas were incredibly agile, alert, and fearless. And somehow, even today, that brave spirit still lives inside them. A fully grown Shiba Inu usually stands around 35 to 41 centimeters tall and weighs between 6 to 11 kilograms. They may not be large dogs, but they are compact, athletic, and surprisingly strong for their size. Their thick double coat gives them a soft and fluffy appearance, almost like a living teddy bear. The most common color is a beautiful reddish-orange, though some Shibas can also be cream-colored, black and tan, or sesame mixed with black fur. But no matter the color, one thing always stands out: their expression. A Shiba Inu can look proud, dramatic, judgmental, sleepy, happy, and completely confused, all within a few seconds. Sometimes they stare silently at their owners as if they are secretly judging every decision being made in the house. And strangely enough, that attitude is exactly what makes people love them even more. Unlike many dogs that constantly seek attention, Shiba Inus are known for being independent thinkers. They like making their own decisions and often behave more like cats than dogs. They are intelligent enough to understand commands quickly, but stubborn enough to completely ignore them if they do not feel interested. Living with a Shiba Inu is never boring. One moment they may calmly sit by the window, quietly watching the world outside like a tiny philosopher. The next moment, they suddenly explode into zoomies, running around the house at full speed with endless excitement and chaos. And then, there is the famous Shiba scream. When upset, annoyed, frightened, or simply unwilling to cooperate, a Shiba Inu can release an incredibly dramatic scream unlike any other dog sound in the world. For first-time owners, it can be shocking, hilarious, and unforgettable all at once. This unique personality helped the breed become famous online. Videos of Shibas making funny faces, screaming dramatically, or acting stubborn have entertained millions of people across social media. But behind all the humor and memes, Shiba Inus are also deeply loyal companions. They may not always show affection openly, but they form strong emotional bonds with the people they trust. Sometimes they quietly follow their owners from room to room. Sometimes they simply sit nearby in silence, offering comfort without needing attention. And in their own quiet way, that loyalty feels incredibly genuine. Another thing that surprises many people is how clean Shiba Inus are. They naturally dislike dirty environments and often groom themselves carefully like cats. Many owners say their Shibas avoid puddles, wipe their paws, and spend time cleaning themselves after walks. Even their eating habits are full of personality. Some Shiba Inus happily eat everything placed in front of them, while others carefully inspect their food first, as if they are judging the quality of the meal. They can be surprisingly picky eaters, and sometimes refuse food simply because they are not in the mood. And honestly, that stubborn attitude somehow makes them even more lovable. Like all dog breeds, Shiba Inus can also experience certain health problems throughout their lives. Some of the most common issues include allergies, skin irritation, hip dysplasia, eye conditions, and joint problems as they grow older. Because of their thick fur, some Shibas are sensitive to heat and can become uncomfortable during very hot weather. Regular exercise, healthy food, grooming, and routine veterinary care are important to keep them healthy and active for many years. Fortunately, with proper care and love, many Shiba Inus live long and happy lives, often reaching 12 to 15 years of age. Of course, owning a Shiba Inu also requires patience and understanding. These dogs are intelligent, energetic, and emotionally sensitive. They need regular exercise, daily walks, and mental stimulation to stay healthy and happy. Training a Shiba is not about forcing obedience, it is about building trust. Because you cannot truly control a Shiba Inu. You earn its respect. And perhaps that is what makes their companionship feel so special. Over time, a Shiba Inu becomes more than just a pet. It becomes part of everyday life. A quiet source of comfort after a stressful day. A funny face that suddenly makes you laugh when life feels heavy. A loyal little soul waiting by the door when you come home. In today's busy world, people are constantly searching for happiness in big achievements, money, or success. But sometimes, happiness arrives in a much simpler form. A fluffy dog curled beside you on a quiet evening. Tiny footsteps following you around the house. A warm pair of eyes silently reminding you that you are not alone. Maybe that is why so many people around the world love the Shiba Inu so deeply. Not because they are perfect dogs, but because they feel so incredibly alive. The Shiba Inu is funny, stubborn, independent, loyal, emotional, mischievous, and unforgettable. More than just an internet-famous dog, the Shiba Inu is a little
Cho
spirit of
Shiba Inu
happiness wrapped in fur.